The question you ask is, what is better for content creators, watching advertisements or paying for YouTube Premium? I have an Excel spreadsheet to answer this, but before I share it, I do have a humble request. Please do not give me the nickname Mr. Moneybags. Do not call me Richie Rich. Do not call me Scrooge McDuck. I am going to be sharing how much money I earned on last week's episode from ads and YouTube Premium, and I know a lot of you, your jaws are going to be on the floor. Do I have your word? You will not give me that nickname. I'll give you a second to answer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here is my spreadsheet. The benefit to the content creator for advertisements and YouTube Premium. First, BSP episode 356. How much did it earn from ads? $1.95. How much did the same episode earn from YouTube Premium? $2.56. Look out! I almost earned $5 from advertisements and YouTube Premium for 8 hours of work. Well worth it! So how many ad views did I receive to earn that $1.95? 611. If we calculate the ad revenue per view, that is 32% of a penny for every single view. Every 3 ad impressions that I get, I earn 1 penny. The estimated revenue for 10,000 views would be about $32. Then for premium views, we had 560. And the revenue per view for YouTube Premium comes out to 46% of a penny. And the estimated revenue for 10,000 views would be about $46. So there is not a huge change if you focus solely on the revenue per view because you're dealing with such minute amounts of money. 32% of a penny or 46% of a penny. Doesn't seem like a lot of money because it's not. But if we look at the delta between YouTube Premium and YouTube ads as a percentage, it becomes much more apparent how much of a benefit YouTube Premium is for the content creator. Because the pay per view, the revenue per view, is 43% higher, at least in this example. That will, of course, differ from channel to channel, from niche to niche, from auction to auction, a bunch of different factors. From this one example, the pay, yes, we're looking at 46% of a penny versus 32% of a penny, but that pay is 43% higher using YouTube Premium. Now, I do want to point out, SP said what is more beneficial, watching the ad all the way through or clicking on the skip ad or unskippable ad, all of that. I want to point out, on the Bander Says podcast, there are not any unskippable ads. As far as sticking through the entire skippable ad, I don't have any information there. I don't know if anybody watched the entire ad or if everybody skipped just after 5 seconds. I don't have that data, so I can't offer that. Something else that I want to point out and discuss is it is undeniable. We are talking about tiny amounts of revenue, whether it is YouTube advertising or YouTube Premium. We're talking about fractions of a penny. It takes multiple views to get 1 cent. We cannot argue with that. But that is why I have been advocating for and tweeting and harassing YouTube regularly to roll out a feature that I think would be insanely beneficial for viewers and for content creators. If you become a member of a channel at any tier, 99 cents, $5, $5 million, you should get ad-free viewing of that channel. That would be so incredibly beneficial for the viewer and for the content creator because people do use ad block. But they may want to support that content creator and they may only have the ability to pay $1. You may be thinking $1, gosh, a lot of good that's going to do me as a content creator. You earn 70 cents. That's amazing in terms of revenue compared to advertising and YouTube Premium. That would take what? I don't know how many views that would be. 2,000 views in terms of advertisements and 1,000 views in terms of premium, something like that. I don't think there is a single viewer of any of our channels who watches 1,000 or 2,000 videos per month. So in terms of bottom line, that would be a huge benefit for the content creator. And for the viewer, that would be a huge benefit because they may not want to pay for YouTube Premium. But they may feel much more obliged to pay $1 directly to that channel that they love and support because they know the majority of that money is going to go to the creator that they care about. I think that is a feature that YouTube memberships needs to roll out. That would be incredible. YouTube, if you are watching this, if you hear this, please roll out the ability to offer ad-free viewing to members of our channel. I don't have memberships on the BSP. I refuse to set them up. If I had the ability to offer ad-free viewing at the 99-cent tier, the $1 tier, I would set them up and have that going. I would add that to the Podcastage channel, so every single member of that channel could get ad-free viewing as well. I think YouTube needs to do that. So there you go. That is a breakdown of the benefit that the content creator gets from ad revenue and from YouTube Premium. This is just a single data set on one episode of my podcast, but from what I saw, YouTube Premium pays 43% more than YouTube ads. Maybe around Christmas it will be very different because around the holiday season, ad rates shoot up. So maybe we should reassess this or review it in a couple of months. But we're still dealing with fractions of a penny. SP, thank you so much for the question. This was a blast to dig into. I think I spent an hour trying to find the analytics that allowed me to get this granular with it. I still wasn't able to get all the data that I wanted. Thank you very much.
Hey Bandrew, it's SP. Long-time viewer, first-time video sender. I caught your episode last week titled, Is YouTube Premium Worth It? Is Industry Standard Gear Great? And more, BSP 356. I'm certainly glad you found a title for it since you were really worried as you started that you, quote, have no idea what the podcast was going to be called this week, unquote. And hey, by the way, this is the first time on my 1.5-year-old podcasting computer that I've actually used OBS to record something. So I hope this turns out all right. Also, a big kudos to your Discord server, and Liberty Dude in particular, who posted and made sure I was aware of the shop.shure.com glitch sale on Thursday, July 20th, 2023. I was able to buy 3 microphones that day, including my second ever Shure SM7B, which I'm using right now. If it wasn't for the Discord notifications and Liberty Dude in particular reaching out to me, I would not have had the opportunity to partake in the sale. And even though I'm pretty sure I will be returning to my Electro Voice RE320 after a few months of using this, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to use the SM7B again if it wasn't for your awesome community. Anyway, in your episode 356, you did one of my favorite things as a rocket scientist, and you pulled out some Excel spreadsheet analysis on YouTube Premium, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Even though I would have different assumptions, I did enjoy learning your cost analysis methodology and seeing your calculations. After I listened to that segment, I did have a question that I hope you'd be able to address in your next episode. Your methodology was focused on your viewpoint, which is completely valid on the viewpoint of a viewer of YouTube. But I was wondering what the cost analysis would be from the creator perspective. Basically, I'm wondering which choice would give the YouTube creator more money. And as a viewer and as a supporter of some channels, I'd want to know what I could do to give more money to the creator. So there's 3 choices that I looked up, and we'll just run through them here. One is not having YouTube Premium and watching all the ads served up to me, just taking in how it goes, watching the entire thing. The other one I'm going to put in here just as a choice, not having YouTube Premium and clicking the skip ad button when it's available. And then the third option is watching a creator's video through a YouTube Premium enabled account. Now, I'm interested in your take on this question since you often have unique ways to view the trade space available, and you often have insights that I'm not thinking of. So I'm interested to hearing your response to this and maybe seeing some of your calculations for this as well, if you actually have data that you can use. Keep up the good work, Mandrew. Good luck, Crom speed, and we're all counting on you.
SP, thank you very much for the video submission. I really do appreciate it. If you're somebody who doesn't know who SP is, he is the co-host of the fantastic show Better Podcasting, or the host of Better Podcasting Chat with SP, or the co-host of Better Podcasting Live Chats. I think I got them all. And the co-host of Gonna Geek. I got them all. I will go ahead and link his podcast network in the episode notes and description in case you want to check it out. If you are a podcaster, you should be listening.